Let's make a cheap, delicious, and filling dinner that's perfect for meal prep and gets better with every single day in the fridge. That is so yummy. First thing you're gonna do is take 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs and pop them into your slow cooker. You can also pressure cook this, but my pressure cooker is not pressure cooking, so we're only gonna slow cook. Next, you're gonna season it up. I'm gonna be using this Chicken Tinga seasoning blend, but if you wanna go even cheaper, you can just do like salt, chili pepper, and cumin, or you can use a taco seasoning packet, whatever works best for your taste and your budget. Then we're gonna grab a jar of salsa and pour it on top. I'm gonna add about half of the jar. And I'm gonna slow cook on high. I'm gonna come back and check this in like 3 hours. Next, we're gonna grab our beans. I'm choosing to use dried beans. These are black beans that have been soaking. Just remember to change out the soaking liquid if you're gonna soak them for more than 12 hours. I like to do that until they almost start sprouting because I find that they're a lot more digestible that way. Gonna grab our other pressure cooker because I don't have the patience to do it on the stove. Gonna go ahead and drain out my soaking liquid. And we can just add them to our pressure cooker and add enough fresh water to cover them by 1 to 2 inches. Now, I don't season my beans before I start cooking them because I find that their texture turns out nicer that way, but one thing I do like to add is a bay leaf or 2 because that doesn't seem to mess with their texture. Gonna add my lid, and I'm gonna pressure cook them for 22 minutes. Alright, so this has been cooking for about 3 hours. And look at that. I shredded it up. Basically, I just stirred it, actually. It's like fall apart tender right now. Our black beans are beautifully cooked. They're perfectly tender, but they're not like falling apart necessarily. I'm gonna go ahead and drain these, and I'll show you how I make them even tastier on the stove. I'm gonna add in like a tablespoon of butter to this pan on high. And I'm gonna add in my spices to toast. I'm doing cumin, garlic powder, and chili powder. I'm also gonna add a little chipotle for some smokiness. Spices are toasted and fragrant, so we can add in our beans. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add in about a cup of this homemade chicken stock. I like to use my spatula to kind of smash up my beans a little bit. That makes them creamier. Adding in salt and MSG. I made a batch of bone broth rice, so I'm adding some lime juice, yikes, to that. Just about 1 lime's worth. I'm also adding in ground cumin and garlic powder. Then all you have to do is layer all your parts into a bowl. So I'm gonna go in with rice first, then a little bit of my beautiful chicken, then a nice scoop of my beans, topping this with a healthy scoop of sour cream,